Chess.
Babs.
Babs? Who's Babs?
You're Babs.
Who's Babs?
You're Babs.
I'm Bebus.
Babs. Babs.
Likely story, pal. This look comes highly requested off of last week's Snapchat. Let's get right into it. So this is my face. And on my face, I already have my eyebrows. I already put on my hair. And I already have my foundation on. But fun fact about today, I tried a brand new primer and my face looks cakey as crap and it was breaking out like crazy anyway. And I'm just not sure what happened. I mean, look at my eyebrow. What's happening? Honestly, what is that? I don't know. But anyway, I am priming my eyelids with an eyeshadow primer. It does not matter what brand you use as long as it works for you. And then a little trick which you've already seen in my Smokey eye tutorial. This is a good way to make sure that black shadow stays looking really black on your eyes and it really holds that color, because black is great for fallout, but we don't need that here. And a way to avoid that is to start drawing on your eyelid in a black eyeliner pencil in the places that you're planning on putting black. And it doesn't have to be pretty and it doesn't have to be super even because it's still gonna work. So just like have fun having a mess on your face. I know I did, because my face could not be more of a mess than it already is, so I might as well commit. Like really, I can see every single pore in my face, but that's not the point of a primer. Why, primer, why? I haven't had this much cake on my face since my final NYX Face Awards video. Am I right? Anyway, make sure you put that on the insides of your lid too, because we're gonna do like this, you know, dark on both sides, light in the middle kind of thing. You've seen it before, I'm sure. When you've got your black liner laid down all crazy looking, we're gonna make it look pretty by laying black shadow right on top. Patting, not sweeping a whole lot. This is more about getting the color packed on. So press it on down. Any black shadow works. Cover your messy marks completely, and once you have, it's time to start doing some blending. I'm using a transitional color to start with. This is just like a light, buttery, kind of yellow-orange shade. You can use anything that you want that's like a neutral tan, something close to your skin tone, maybe with a little bit of color, and a fluffy brush in the crease to warm it up and start blending out that top edge of the black. We're going to be doing so much blending though in this tutorial that you don't have to get it perfect right away. You're going to keep doing this until your eyelids are bleeding. Just kidding. You'll see that I go back and I add more black, and that's because with a look like this where you're blending a lot, you will often lose the color payoff that you want in the midst of blending, and you're going to have to re-add it, and it's just a game. It's a back and forth game. It's just part of life. But it's not abnormal to need to do that. I just want you to know. You're normal. Then once I remove this mirror from my face, you will see that I am adding a like neon orangey coral color straight to the center of my lids and blending it up slightly into the crease. Now, you don't have to use this color for this look. You can make your pop color any color that you want, but I had this really pretty copper glitter that I wanted to use, so I'm using a color similar to it underneath. I'm doing a little bit of blending here, but nothing super dramatic because you're gonna see we blend it out in another way later on. Once that's done, I'm taking a glitter adhesive and I'm adding it to that center portion of my eyelid where the color is. Lots of brands make glitter adhesive. Add a light coat. You don't want to make your eye dripping wet. And once you've done that, find your glitter of choice. I would recommend avoiding green specifically, but find your glitter of choice and pat it all along where you just put your glitter adhesive. I'm concentrating it mostly in the center, and I'm putting a little bit of glitter specks on either end closer to the black and a little bit into the crease. That way it doesn't just look like a block of glitter. Now once you're done that, it still ends up kind of looking like a block of glitter unless you do this step. This is what I think makes it magical and brings it all together. I'm taking a maroon shadow and I'm going to lay that down around the area that the glitter is. This is going to kind of blend it from that black into this corally color. But if you didn't pick this orangey coral theme and you picked like, I don't know, say blue or green, if you wanted green glitter on your eyes for some reason and you're crazy, you would take a darker version of that bright color. So if you used bright green, use like a forest green for this step. I'm also blending that into the crease just so that it brings it all together. But once you've got this all laid down, you have all the elements for the entire look, and then it's just a matter of blending out until you feel like it is blended out enough. Which could take 20 or 30 minutes, but no one ever said it was going to be quick. Some tips to blend out a look like this is to use a lighter version of the color of your choice. So let's say you used green. You would use a really light green as a transition shade right at the top of all the blended areas, or in my case, I used a very, very light pink. Or try just using a clean brush. That helps blend things out more than you would think. Again, don't be shy to add in some of those dark colors if you lose some of it in the blending process. These things just happen. Once I'm done with the top of the lid, I'm going to take a black shadow and run it along the outer 2/3 of my lower lash line, and then I'm going to take a fluffy brush and that maroon shadow again and smoke it all out. Because this look is so dark, I wanted to add in a little bit of brightness and a little extra pop, so I'm taking this really white iridescent pigment and I'm putting it right on the insides of my lower lash line, and I'm also going to pull it up a little bit onto the top lid inner corners. Not a whole lot though, because I still want them pretty dark. But don't forget to blend this out on your lower lash line as well, because going from white to black is pretty intense if it's not blended out. On to the best part, add your mascara, add your lashes, try not to get glue everywhere, but if you do, whatever. And that is the eye portion. For the rest of the face, it's mostly basics. I'm going to start contouring everywhere, just like that. Yep, looking good. I contour the bottom of my nose because it helps it look a little shorter. I do have quite a long nose. I also get the sides of my cheeks, which is super standard. I get underneath of my jaw sometimes if I'm feeling frisky. And I also pull the wig back to make sure that I'm getting a little bit of a sun-kissed action on my 5 head. It helps to make the 5 head closer to a 4 head, if you're interested in that kind of thing. Once you snap your wig back on, it is time for... Am I applying blush right now? Well, you don't see that every day. Look at how uncomfortable I look just putting it on my face. Like it's a peach devil. One thing I never miss, though, is highlight, and this highlight, oh my god, look at it. If you can see a highlight that good on someone as pale as me, you know it's doing its job. Then to finish it all off, I am putting on a light brown liquid lipstick. This is the one that I wore in my Snapchat with this look last week, but then I decided to get a little adventurous and put a dark purple liquid lipstick around the outer edges, and I liked it a lot. And I would have shown you it if I didn't stop focusing on the filming of this and just put my mirror in front of it, and now it's focused on the mirror, which is even great. Yeah, great camera work. Very good. Yes, you guys, I'm sure, are learning a lot this way. Good. Okay. I'll just wait till I'm completely done, I guess. That's when I'll show you. Yes. All right. Check it out. Yes. And when you have that all blended out and dried, that is the finished look. It might seem like a lot of work, but I promise you it's pretty dang easy. It's just a lot of back and forth. And you can change this to whatever color you need it to be to go with your outfit or your underwear. If you want to match your eyeshadow to your underwear, but you don't want anyone to know, it can be our little secret. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you do, give it a thumbs up because, I don't know, I've always wanted to say that. I never really say that. Kind of fun to say. It makes me feel all official. If there's any other videos that you are burning to just see on this channel, please leave it down in the comments below. Toodles. Good job! Way to poop! Way to poop! Be praised by the internet. Tell everyone what you just did. Say, I pooped, internet.